Wonderful people, good morning. This morning I'm going to be sharing on this question. Can a good woman be single? That's the question we are going to be sharing on this morning. Do we have good women who are single? That's the question we'll be sharing on. Obviously, good women who know their worth would rather be single and alone than be in a relationship and treated like an option. Take note. It is better to be single and alone and have some worth and have some value for yourself and have some respect than force yourself to be in a relationship and be treated like an option. Why am I sharing this? Because most often I don't know whether it's societal pressure or maybe when you are alone you think that maybe some people think that when they are alone they are not beautiful. No. Your beauty is not measured by the number of men who speak to you or the crowd that you carry along with you. That's not what your beauty is measured by. In actual fact, very strikingly beautiful women, most of them are single and alone because especially when they know their worth and they carry themselves. Most of the men are scared to even approach such women because they will always assess themselves and think, no, I'm not up to her standard. I'm not up to her level. If you are beautiful and you have all the men flogging around you, you think that is because of your beauty. It's not because you're beautiful, it's because you're cheap. You know, cheap goods always attract crowd. But expensive goods, only those who know go there. So, my dear, good women would prefer to remain single and alone than mix up with men who don't know their left from their right, than being in a relationship and be treated like an option. If you know your worth, you will never tolerate disrespect. You will never accept to be treated like an option. You will always walk out of every relationship with your head high up because you know who you are. You know that most good women, when they have men, especially men who suffer from inferiority complex, the relationships will never last. Because the men will always think that they are not worthy. The men will always think that they will always feel like they are lesser human beings in the presence of that woman. Especially women who are independent, who are financially viable, who have their lives going for themselves. They don't count or depend on a man for anything. Because you know the macho tendency and most often the African mentality is that the man is the head and the man should provide. And so you may find a beautiful and good woman that has everything going for her. She may accept a man who doesn't have much out of love. But the man coming in a relationship knowing that he cannot fit in starts feel scared and threatened. Start thinking that maybe this woman, maybe she's being sponsored by another man. They fail to understand that we have industrious and independent entrepreneurial women. They fail to understand that there are women who work and generate money on a daily basis. They cannot understand. Especially when they see that the woman's income is above their own, they start feeling threatened. They feel like maybe this woman will not love me. Maybe she will not respect me. Inferiority complex start coming in. You see them start drifting and running away. My dear, if you are an independent and industrious woman, don't be scared. Don't be worried if men come and leave you. Most of them run away because of their complexes. They suffer from inferiority complex. To them, they don't think that a woman is supposed to have it more than them. And so when they come and they discover that you're wealthier than them, you have everything going well for you, you're independent, you're running your home, you're running your family by yourself, they get scared. They get threatened. And so if most independent women don't understand this, at some point they get frustrated. They start thinking, what is wrong with me? What is wrong? There's nothing wrong with you. The only thing that is wrong is that you brought in the wrong men into your life. Men who feel inferior in your presence because you have everything going well for you. So keep working on yourself. Focus on yourself. Build your dreams and keep growing. Good morning.